Duma Boko, the president of Botswana, has only been in office for a few days. However, he has already begun to make a significant impact on African geopolitics. He has become one of Africa's most popular presidents due to his adamant opposition to Western concepts of capitalism and socialism. And now, President Duma has done something similar to what President Traore did. President Duma recently took a step that would guarantee government control over the nation's diamond mining sector. How did he accomplish it, though? Let's investigate. African nations have found themselves in a position where they are unable to take use of their wealth of resources in the current global economy. Botswana moves is more than just a tactic in this situation. It is a symbol of a developing area asserting its legitimate position as an independent actor. You see, last year, De Beers, a division of Anglo-American, a mining firm, decided to sign a new diamond sales agreement that would gradually boost the government's portion of diamonds from the Botswana joint venture to 50% over the following 10 years. Negotiations between De Beers and the previous administration faltered, though, and the agreement was never completed, as he campaigned for the nation to acquire the rights to sell a larger portion of its raw production. Former President Makwetsi Masisi even publicly chastised the corporation. This implied that the diamond sector in Botswana seemed unstable. But recently elected President Boko has made the decision to change the situation. President Boko had already started planning how to handle the problems that would arise during the negotiations before he even won the election. We'll make every effort to get in touch with our partners as soon as possible to get the deal inked, he said. The current situation is so bad that they are even thinking of leaving and not signing at all. Being in this position as a nation is extremely risky, particularly given the state of the economy. Additionally, President Boko stated that the previous government's negotiation tactics may have negatively impacted the relationship with De Beers. According to him, the first thing one should do in these situations is to comprehend, interact with, and value what the other partner's grievances were, what happened, and what annoyed them. President Boko has stated that he will not do so at the price of his people, despite his intention to mend the rift between Botswana and De Beers. When he declared his intention to raise the minimum wage from $110 to roughly $300, this was evident. These international investors, however, might not like of this approach, because it could put pressure on the nation's polishing facilities, which already have narrow profit margins. An executive claims that raising the minimum wage won't support the concept of beneficiation. As you can see, manufacturing in Botswana is challenging, even though De Beers has provided incentives for site holders to establish factories there as part of the beneficiation scheme. However, this action may put pressure on the nation's polishing facilities, which already run on thin margins, which may not sit well with these international investors. Manufacturing in Botswana is challenging, despite De Beers' efforts to encourage site proprietors to establish factories. In comparison to India, the talent levels are low and the costs are high. To assist, they frequently have to send expensive Indian laborers to Botswana. The most junior employees make about $150 a month, while more seasoned cutters get $700 a month or more. Therefore, it would be difficult for the employer to raise the minimum wage.